Hey guys, this is Hamon, and welcome back to Bytesize, the show where I review games I have taken interest in. They have to be old, they have to be new, they just have to be something I'm interested in. And today, rather than a full game, I'm going to be talking about a feature, much like I did back in, I think it was like either Season 2 or 3, where I covered a feature of the Xbox Game Pass. This time, I'm going to be talking about a feature in YouTube's own platform. And that is the playable section. Just right off the bat, there's no like specific game in there I'm going to be covering. I'm just going to be talking about the thing itself because it's basically the mobile games without having to go to Google Play Store or iTunes Store. So yeah, you have basically a bunch of games in there that you could probably find on the mobile stores and all that are very simplistic or complex depending on what it is. Now, that is not to say that they're like bad or anything. Some of them are actually really good, some despite being very simplistic or being made by well-known creators. Bear that all in mind. Just like with the mobile app, there's always going to be those things that is like clearly that they're basically just either copies of an IP or a cash grab. But then there's the ones that are obviously made by actual developers that put time into their thing. Although some of them are clearly just cash grabs from the same developers. And you obviously have games that follow the very simplistic mechanics such as Jelly Run, which is basically you running a little cube and trying to get it as big as possible before reaching the end. You have these merger games where you take two little entities that are the same level and make them into a bigger thing. You have tower defenses. You have ones based off of sports but are very simplistic in being that it just has to be management or something like that. You have ones that are racing stuff. You have chess. You have mahjong. You have the Candy Crush clones. You have the cube blasting clones. You basically have all these games that all have the same mechanic, just with different coats of paint on them. Now, of course, like I said, there's some that are made by actual developers, such as Tomb of the Mask, Cut the Rope, and other ones. It's hard to name them all from the top of my head, but yeah, there's many of those. And yeah, that said, it's okay. If you want to have a little time waster, you could always do those things. It's not like they're all bad just because they look simplistic. Some of them are actually very nice for what they are. And, like I said, they're just good for wasting time and all that. And as long as they're not, bombarding you with ads, mostly, which, let's be honest, most of the more cash grabby ones do that. At least it's a nice little thing to do every now and then. Now, they're all free, of course, because, they're all mobile app-based stuff. And I don't even know if there's, in-game purchases that you can do. I think they're all just basic. Or maybe they're already the full format that there's no microtransactions to yet. Either way, they're free. You can enjoy them. Probably even play them as you're watching a video or something. And yeah, that's about all I can really talk about them. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Check out my socials, and we're gonna head over to the diner for the next few videos. So, see you then. Bye!